Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Safiahanis Binti Ishak from 2 BITI S1G2, and the application that I am going to use is called Google Sky Map. Its category is in the education in the part of astronomy section. Okay, first for interaction dimensions, I am going to combine both words and visual representations. In terms of words, the title Sky Map and also the words from this tab, settings, gallery, time travel, calibrate, diagnostics, help, terms of service, and the words here are all easy to understand, as well as the size is appropriate for this application. As well as for visual representations, the color, shape, and size of the icons at the side of the applications. Although the symbols are not labeled, but you can just tap the tab on your top right and search for help, and you can see the visible layers where the labels for each icons are stated under the layers, which is stars, constellations, massive objects, planets, meteor showers, and points. And it's just as the same as the icons at the side, like stars, constellations, points. For physical objects of space, user can interact with the interface by using our own finger, where you can just tap the planet if you want to disable it, constellation, the stars, or the galaxies, the points. The user interface is not complex at all. It doesn't affect the learnability of the application. Like, even if you don't understand the icons at the side, you can still just go to the top right and tap the three dots on top and tap for help. Then you can get a whole list of instructions to use the application. The visible layers are the icons at the side. On-screen control is basically how to use the AR mode or the manual mode. Like, where you can just scroll over to see where the moon is or the constellation is. And then they tell you the description of each and every features of the application: time travel, search, Hubble gallery, night vision mode, setting your location, troubleshooting and limitations, and the credits and acknowledgements. If you can see, the design is actually very consistent. Like, the icons at the side are all colored orange if you enable it, but if you disable it, it will be gray. And for the layout, it's all painted as purple in the background. And even if you choose to you disable the AR mode and use the manual mode, it's still the same kind of purple, and it shows the color of the galaxy no matter where you scroll it to. And if you choose to view it in the night mode, it will show black background and consistent red words and red constellations or planets. And for the things like settings, it shows a consistent layout where there is a blue color for the text and the borderline on top. It's the same as gallery. Sorry. So you can just scroll over the time travel section. It still uses the color blue. Calibrate. diagnostics. Diagnostics. For diagnostics, to show that the sensors are working, that is why they showed the green colors. The green color. What do we call this? The green colored numbers are all the important sensors used to calibrate this application, as well as the compass to show our current location. That is why it differs between the green and the blue. But since the background is black, pitch black, and the numbers for compass is blue, it doesn't really appeal to the user, so it lacks here. Next should be the same goes to help. It also shows the blue. The application only shows one feedback, as in an error message, but it doesn't really show now because the error is not there. But it shows the error shows something like this. Just in case we didn't open our location, it will show that our compass accuracy is low. So they will ask us to calibrate again by moving our phone as the instruction they showed there. Since this application is just to use on to know the outer layer of the galaxy, there isn't any feature or anything on if you make mistakes on the application, like tapping the wrong button or anything like that. So there is nothing for the app to give us anything that you can avoid any mistake, since it's basically a mistake-free application. Okay, this application aims to tell people on what happens outside where we can't see how the galaxy is. So as you can see, we can see the constellations over there, but you can also disable. You can see stars there. You can disable it. Or if you do not want to see the constellations, you can close it. Other than that, you would see planets. Wait, I need to find the planets. Where are the planets? Can't find a planet. You can also see a planet. You can also see planets Mars and Uranus. And if you don't want to see it, just disable it. And then you can also search to know where the sun is if you can't find it anywhere. So this is for the AR one. They'll show you where's the sun. For the manual mode, you can just scroll over to find where the sun is. So that is the sun. Next feature is the time travel. Yes, you can choose to go back to probably solar eclipse from August 21st, 2017. Okay, here let's find where is the sun and the moon. We should probably bertindih. Collide. Yes, collide. See, the sun and the moon is colliding with each other. It's not colliding. It's you know how eclipses are like. So that is when the solar eclipse is happening. Yes. Then you have Mercury and Mars watching. Yeah. Alright. So that would be the time travel mode. Now back to the present. Okay. And then we have the gallery feature, where you can pick and see the picture of Mars, and then find in sky. Oh, where is it? Where is it? See, there is Mars. Okay. That is for the AR mode, and for manual, you can just tap the right one there, and you can just scroll over like this and find whatever you want. Yeah.
As you can see, there is a star there. Actually, two stars over there. And when you show your phone, you can see that is Sirius, and that one is, and that is Procyon. Mana tu? Moon. Moon. For moon, we can search here. Moon. There, over there. Here. That is the moon, and you can see a moon here as well. Oh, sorry. Then, the moon. Ta-da! That's all. Thank you.